So my name is Pat, and I'm a nurse, LPN at the CARES clinic here with internal medicine and infectious disease. I've worked here for a little over 20 years, and I live in Spicer. I would have to say, maybe even 3 to 4 years ago, I probably started with having some hip issues. I did go to an orthopedist that tried conservative measures, pool therapy, taking some glucosamine, that type of stuff. Obviously, it progressed.
So Pat came to me with severe hip pain and difficulty with walking. She is a nurse here in our building and was very noticeable by many other staff by the way that she did walk. She had issues for a very long period of time and had tried many different ways to treat her pain, none of which were providing her with any relief. And so she came to me for help. After we had discussed all of her options, she ultimately decided to undergo a total hip arthroplasty.
I was worried about being off work. That's probably why it took so long to give in, to go to ortho and to have it, have them tell me what I already knew, that I needed to have my hip surgery. And so that's why I was probably real hesitant to get it done. I had the first one done June of 2018, my second one done in June 2019.
So this is what a total hip replacement looks like. You have a ball and a socket, and if we separate these, what we do is we make a cut here on what we call the femoral neck, and we remove the normal ball in the patient, and in its place we put this metal stem that has a new ball on it down the canal. And on the inside here where we had our cup before, we actually roughen this surface, we grind it out a little bit, and we place a metal cup, and inside the metal cup goes a piece of plastic, and then that becomes your new hip joint.
Well, I knew of Dr. Slinkert. I had heard good things about him, and I thought, why would I travel when I got good care here? So that's why I went with CARES. Actually, after my second hip, I came out of the hospital on a Tuesday morning, and I believe it was on Friday, I was in Wilmer shopping.
So untreated osteoarthritis will always continue to progress. It is a disease that we do not have a cure for. So it continues to get worse. Everybody worsens at a different rate, but what tends to happen for the individual patient is they start to lose mobility. They start to have difficulty with ambulation in terms of they can't walk as far or as well. They continue to have increasing pain, and it just becomes a very debilitating disease over time where people change into a new person that they weren't before. They're not able to do the things that they like to do, and that affects them greatly.
I'm more than happy I did it. My recovery time was fast. I can now do steps, I can go for walks, I can do the treadmill. I have fully recovered. It's unbelievable, actually. My range of motion is so much better.
She'll be able to walk further, walk longer, walk on uneven surfaces, be able to stand for longer periods of time. She can expect to have improvements in all those things. And with the replacement of her hip, she'll likely not have to require any anti-inflammatory medications or any of the other things that she was probably using beforehand.
Well, I have patients who comment, that, you're walking so much better, and, and I should have done it a couple of years ago. I really should have.